Hey YouTube, I just got home from a rehearsal. I am in a production of Anton Chekhov's play, The Cherry Orchard. Sorry, it's been a long day. It's been a long couple days, which is why I didn't put a video up yesterday. You remember that one about where I wanted to learn how to edit a video about when I went to the beach because it's important to have a full life, and I went to the beach. I had a marvelous day with my really good friend Victoria, and then after I went to Pasadena to a friend's birthday, and it's my timoy, and that means she's like my sister from another mother. Her name is Vivian, and you'll see Victoria in the video once I accomplish uploading it, and then you'll meet Vivian soon enough down the line. Sorry about the noise. I live in Hollywood, so gotta get used to those ghetto birds. Anyway, so yesterday oh, by the way, I thought that it would be good that it's 11. I just got back from a rehearsal from the Cherry Orchard, and before disrobing and taking off my makeup and stuff, I wanted to put a video up of me and what I look like when I go to work. You know, I don't know. Makeup isn't bad. I find that I need a lot. I'm not a natural beauty, but I don't care. I'm used to not wearing makeup, and I actually feel really comfortable when I don't wear it. I feel like this is kind of like a mask. I'm getting off tangent. So basically, I wanted this to be a video of like me living life and being an arthritic woman living in the world, and not so much like me lying down on a pillow like, hi YouTube, here's some tips and tricks about how I deal with flare-ups. Well, here's some tips and tricks about how I deal with life, okay? I didn't get to do the video yesterday because I was on set. I work as a background artist. Okay, let's not try to make it sound fancy. I'm an extra, alright? I'm in the background of like movies and television shows. I am Canadian and I'm living in the States, and I was granted a working visa. And I've never done extra work before, like usually in Toronto. I've just never done extra, and I'm so thankful to have the opportunity to earn a living, albeit minimum wage, doing extra work. And I go to school with people who are like, I don't want to be an extra, and they're from like all around the world, and they've accumulated all of this debt. So either they're really well off and they don't have to worry like I do about paying tens of thousands of dollars of debt back to the banks, who, by the way, call me on a daily basis. And I'm like, I'm getting you your money. I can finally earn a living, so you're going to get it. Leave me alone. Or they just think it's beneath them. Well, I don't. My visa only permits me to work in my line of credit, my line of work, but if I was able to work anywhere, how I managed before in Toronto, acting is a really tough business because you can get a call tonight and I have to be ready for an audition tomorrow at 10 a.m. And if you have a job as a secretary or something 9 to 5, you can't call into work tonight saying, hey, I can't show up to work. Well, you can, but you won't have a job. So I usually worked as like a cashier, or I used to answer phones at a cab company. Basically, I had a midnight shift job, and then I would do whatever I needed to do. I usually worked in animation, so I would be in the recording studio in the morning and then going on auditions and stuff. And little by little, I stopped working in front of the camera, and with hands like these, they said I had a beautiful face for a voice. No, That's just my assumptions, but the moment I stopped hiding the fact that I had a physical diversity, well, you can't hide this. It's kind of hard to hide this. My phone basically stopped ringing. Hold on, that's my roommate. Yeah? Hi.
Who are you Skyping?
Nobody, I'm making a video.
Oh, are ya?
Yeah.
What for?
YouTube.
Oh, yeah? No, man, that's wicked.
This is my roommate. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to go on the World Wide Web?
Let's do it. Hey.
That's one of my best friends in the world. Can I finish this up?
Yeah, of course, don't worry.
Be quiet. And don't make fun of me.
I won't, I love you.
And watch my videos. Give me views.
I will.
You jackass. He totally interrupted my thought. Anyhow, so it's not beneath me. Extra work is not beneath me. Oh, my phone stopped ringing. But luckily enough for me, I had already begun doing animation shows at a very young age, and I developed a reputation of you're booked for 4 hours, and they have to pay you 4 hours. But if they know that you're good at what you do, they can book you for 4 hours. They know that you'll only be there for half an hour. I used to be able to like record a script in a half an hour, and that was me being a lead in an animation show for a network. So they have these 4 hours, right? They have about 10 characters in this particular show anyway. They have about 10 characters of kids, and they know that you're going to be out of there in half an hour. So then they call in the second one. They call in the third one. They put all the good ones in the beginning, and then so they only need to book the studio like less time, saves them money. So I guess I really missed acting in front of the camera and on stage. I really missed it. And then slowly, as you'll get to learn, because I don't want this to be like a half an hour video of what led me to Hollywood, but quit because I didn't think the world, well, I was basically told to quit because nobody wanted to see me on television. And then as life happened and turned out, I became involved politically in equal rights. I was always involved in equal rights, gay rights, ethnic diversity rights, women's rights. And then finally, when I came to terms with my differences, my diversity, my physical diversity, because I never saw myself as disabled. My mom raised me militantly, and she was like, there's nothing wrong with you. If you really want to have arthritis, you'll have arthritis. If you don't want to have arthritis, you won't. So even though I had it, like, I was convinced that I wasn't any different, but the world saw me completely different. And then I trained a little bit in New York, and then I came to Hollywood. And now I'm here. So after 3 years of studying and not earning a living, I am so grateful to do background work. And I feel like that's what I do to pay back my bills, and then I get rewarded by doing plays, and I am so looking forward to this production of The Cherry Orchard. It's an epic play, and it's just like, yesterday I worked for 11 hours. I was dancing, me, crippled Lisa, was dancing for 11 hours. But there's something about arthritic men, and like, I have this support group of girls, and we all have inflammatory diseases, and we all lean on each other. They're in Toronto, and I miss them so much. And we all came to know something about ourselves. There's something about us that if we know we have something we have to do and our livelihood depends on it, we will push through that and get through it, and then we'll have a flare-up for a couple days. So I worked for 11 hours, and then I had to wake up early in the morning for court, and I'll tell you about that because this is going on to 10 minutes, and I don't want to bore you guys. And then after court, I was feeling pretty low. So I went to Goodwill and I picked up some stuff, which I'm going to show you tomorrow because I am so tired right now. And then I jumped into rehearsal and I was rehearsing until 10:30. It is now quarter to 12. I am going to unwind, wash up, get ready for bed. I took my antibiotics, so I'm just waiting to feel nauseous from them. I have to sit up for 10 minutes or stand up for 10 minutes when I take my antibiotics because it can burn the tube of my esophagus if I don't. Okay, so that's about it. I hope there's somebody out there that has arthritis and is wondering if, I don't know, they found like a kindred spirit in me. I actually know that nobody is watching these videos at all. And I keep doing them, which is something that is so out of character because if I don't think it's serving somebody or serving a purpose, I usually start feeling selfish. But you know what? Something in me finds this very therapeutic. I guess it's just like a diary or something, and I don't know. I don't know. I find it helps me. I kind of look forward to making them. Anyway, this is me. No tips or anything. Just showing you what it's like that you can have a life outside of your illness. Your life is not defined by your illness. Your illness is defined by you. Good night from me and the ghetto birds in Hollywood.